Chapter 6, Episode 1 of Tartarin of Tarascon. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Tartarin of Tarascon by Alphonse Daudet. Episode the first, in Tarascon. Chapter 6, The Two Tartarins. Answer me, you will say. How the mischief is it that Tartarin of Tarascon never left Tarascon, with all this mania for adventure, need of powerful sensations, and folly about travel, rides, and journeys from the pole to the equator? For that is a fact. Up to the age of 45, the dreadless Tarasconian had never once slept outside his own room. He had not even taken that obligatory trip to Marseille which every sound provincial makes upon coming of age. The most of his knowledge included Beaucaire, and yet that's not far from Tarascon, there being merely the bridge to go over. Unfortunately, this rascally bridge has so often been blown away by the gales, it is so long and frail, and the Rhone has such a width at this spot that, well, faith, you understand, Tartarin of Tarascon preferred terra firma. We are afraid we must make a clean breast of it. In our hero there were two very distinct characters. Some father of the church has said, "I feel there are two men in me." He would have spoken truly in saying this about Tartarin, who carried in his frame the soul of Don Quixote, the same chivalric impulses, heroic ideal, and crankiness for the grandiose and romantic. But, worse is the luck, he had not the body of the celebrated Hidalgo, that thin and meagre apology for a body on which material life failed to take a hold, one that could get through 20 nights without its breastplate being unbuckled off, and 48 hours on a handful of rice. On the contrary, Tartarin's body was a stout, honest bully of a body, very fat, very weighty, most sensual and fond of coddling, highly touchy, full of low-class appetite and homely requirements. The short, paunchy body on stumps of the immortal Sancho Panza. Don Quixote and Sancho Panza in the one same man! You will readily comprehend what a cat and dog couple they made, what strife, what clapper-clawing! Oh, the fine dialogue for Lucien or Saint Evremond to write between the two Tartarins, Quixote Tartarin and Sancho Tartarin. Quixote Tartarin firing up on the stories of Gustave Aimard and shouting, "Up and at them!" and Sancho Tartarin thinking only of the rheumatics ahead and murmuring, "I mean to stay at home." The duet. Quixote Tartarin, highly excited. "Cover yourself with glory, Tartarin." Sancho Tartarin, quite calmly. "Tartarin, cover yourself with flannel." Quixote Tartarin, still more excitedly. "Oh, for the terrible double-barreled rifle! Oh, for bowie knives, lassos, and moccasins!" Sancho Tartarin, still more calmly. "Oh, for the thick-knitted waistcoat and warm knee-caps! Oh, for the welcome padded caps with ear-flaps!" Quixote Tartarin, above all self-control. "A battle-axe! Fetch me a battle-axe!" Sancho Tartarin, ringing up the maid. "Now then, Jeannette, do bring up that chocolate." Whereupon Jeannette would appear with an unusually good cup of chocolate, just right in warmth, sweetly smelling, and with the play of light on watered silk upon its unctuous surface, and with succulent grilled steak flavored with anise seed, which would set Sancho Tartarin off on the broad grin and into a laugh that drowned the shouts of Quixote Tartarin. Thus it came about that Tartarin of Tarascon never had left Tarascon. End of chapter 6 of episode 1. Recording by Ezwa in Belgium in April 2010.